Hi guys, welcome back again to Legal Talks with Saivi Wade. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit outdoors from our comfort zone. So today we're going to be going around Noida International University to ask different students on what their views and perspective, opinions on same-sex marriage. Recently, the Supreme Court has been receiving petitions on same-sex marriage, on recognizing same-sex marriages in India. So we're going to be asking different law students about their views. Do they think it should be recognized in India? Do they think it should not? Do they think it's a Western culture that should stay as a Western culture, and so on? So, come, I just see something. Let's go ask them.
Hello.
So my name is Saivi Wade, and today I want to ask you guys a few questions. What's your name?
Hello, Saibo. I'm Aditi. I'm from law fourth year.
Okay, what about you?
I'm Shivani Raj Singh, BLLB honors, fourth year.
Wow. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a survey on same-sex marriage. So, what's your opinion on same-sex marriage?
So same-sex marriage is a topic which is very debatable right now. Many of the courts and bar council and even the parliament themselves are giving various opinions on this issue. So yeah, being a budding law student, I should be neutral, but yeah, I'm also a citizen of India. So from my point of view, I think same-sex marriage is not a crime. It is not at all a crime because it is something which is biologically fitted in someone's body, which you cannot remove. Being a girl, if I'm a girl, I know whom I like, I know whom I don't like. You cannot force me to love someone, you cannot force me to not love someone or unlove someone. So that is something which is biologically. There are various chemical reactions, I guess, or hormonal disbalance which occurs in someone's body, and you cannot just neglect those things and you can say that no, this is something very different, this is a Western concept. Many have this concept of Western concept, it's a Western concept, but I don't think that it's a completely Western concept. Yeah, that is another debatable topic.
Because I heard that there are some historical traits of different same-sex marriages in India also.
Yeah, in if you'll date back to Mughal period or even before that, there are various instances. You can just go around. There are various caves which has been excavated in the historian period. That is in Ellora and Ajanta caves. So you can find various inscriptions as well, prose, poetry. There are examples.
Paintings.
There are examples in Ramayana as well, where we can find that when Hanumanji went to bring that jadi booty for Lakshmanji, when he
This kind of concept now, we may, a lot of us are not so sure about where the historical part of same-sex marriages started in India. So there might be a cause of improving same-sex marriage, because right now it's not like recognized in India. It's something that a lot of people feel it's a Western culture. Now, do you think it should be recognized by the law in India?
Yeah, absolutely, it should be recognized. If we are talking about freedom, providing freedom to each and every citizen, all the rights which they actually want, we are changing as we say that our constitution is a living document because it changes from the period of time since it has been made from 1949 onwards. It was made in 1949, it was implemented in 1950. So after that it has been evolving. So all the rights provided to each and every citizen has been changing, has been amended, all these things. Then why not this thing should be amended, this concept should be amended, because each and every person, each and every human being has their own likings, dislikes. They are very much into this, that whether to decide whom to marry, whom to not. If for example I belong to that community, that same-sex marriage community. So if I don't want to marry any someone from the opposite gender, then you can't force me, na.
Yeah.
You cannot force me to marry someone from opposite gender. Law also helps me in this aspect. The law will also not bind this completely upon me that I should marry someone from the opposite gender. So why people are binding this thing to a particular community and then recognizing them that they have certain disorder or they are not very much into this thing, or which is normally going on in the society from long period of time. So I don't think that this is something very much Western or very much something new. It has been prevailing since ancient time as well. This is prevailing right now and it will be prevailing in coming future. Exactly.
So what about you? What's your opinion on LGBTQ community in India? Are they safe in India?
Yeah, they're absolutely safe because our constitution grants the right to equality to each and everyone. And these rights are these rights are not biased at all. These are not only meant for women and for men, but these are applicable to everyone, and everyone should inherit and exercise those rights in a better way. And coming on to same sex marriage, then we can say that same sex marriage is a Western concept, obviously, and we are trying to adapt that concept. But in 2022, Supreme Court, in its case or in its judgment, said that they are okay, or they are granting the permission to cohabitate, or they are granting the permission of live-in relationship between same sexes, but they are not like allowing the registry or the civil marriage of those same sex persons. So coming on to that, I little bit agree to that, because the sanctity of the Hindu marriages or the Muslim marriages or the different religion marriages which happen right now, or which happen from the date, which are happening from the centuries, it is affecting the sanctity of those. Because what we have been adapting, or we have been learning from the history, the prathas or the things or the rituals which have been followed, so it is affecting those rituals. So I'm not against same sex marriage, but at the same time, I'm also understanding the views and the judgments or the opinions of the Supreme Court, and I'm completely agreeing to it. Because see, change is a need of the society.
Yeah.
We have to change, but at some point, when it's the you say, when it's the colliding point, like it's the leash, or it's the leash of that point, and we do not want to change that thing apart from the things existing. So we should not force anyone to change it. Like, we are already giving them right, we are not treating them unequal.
Yeah.
We are already giving them their rights.
Now, the recent opinion of the Supreme Court is that it will not give its judgment based on what young people think same sex marriage should be, or based on what young people think the judgment of the court should be. Now, what's your view on that?
See, obviously, Supreme Court could not function on the sentiments of the people. Like different, we are the budding youth. We are the youth of the nation, and the youth have lots of energy and lots of
And especially
tranquility
this
in
21st
themselves,
century.
and working on their sentiments and understanding their sentiments and bringing it into a judgment, it would be a harsh and a very cruel thing to do, because our sentiments, our thinking keep on changing. Today we are supporting it, the next day we got something to know, and we are against it. So Supreme Court could not function on the sentiments of the people. No, they cannot work on what people are wanting from them. They will work and they will abide by the law, what is written in the textbooks, what is written in the act, and what the law of the nation says. So Supreme Court will always work on that.
Thank you so much, you both. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I see with drugs. Let's go and ask him. What's your opinion on same-sex marriage?
I think it's very good and it should be legal in our country.
Legal?
Yeah,
Why do you say so?
because love has no foundations.
Hello. So my name is Saibi Wade, and you're?
My name is Tripada.
Okay, you're from what department?
I'm from law department. I'm doing BLLB.
Okay. So today we are conducting a survey on same-sex marriages. Recently, the Supreme Court has given different opinions on their recognition of same-sex marriages. So, what's your opinion on recognizing same-sex marriages in India?
In my opinion, same-sex marriage should be legalized in India, as if we see the old people who have the old school thinking, they think that it should not be legalized, as because of their cultures, of their religions, etc. They involve everything that, oh, our gods do not believe in that and this, and also they do not respect their children or the females or the males opinion, that if a female likes a female, it's not considered to be such that great thing. They consider it as a curse, that why is she liking a girl, or why is a boy liking a boy. and they think that only a boy and a girl should get married so that their generation will be going forward and all. But in my opinion, it should be legalized, because everyone has the right to choose the partner, to choose the person with whom they can spend their life happily. We have seen cases in which even if a person is married to a husband or a wife, they have attraction towards the same sex. Yeah. Yeah, we see this thing a lot. So if even if they are married, they are having these kind of distractions. It means actually they are in that phase that they are loving someone whom they want. So I think it should be legalized.
Okay, thank you so much.
My name is Naresh Sharma.
Okay, so from what department are you from?
I'm from School of Law and Legal Affairs.
So, Naresh, today we are actually conducting a survey on same sex marriages. Now, recently, the Supreme Court of India gave their opinion on what same sex marriage should be in India. So, what's your opinion as a student of School of Law? What's your opinion on same sex marriages?
I will say that I think it should be with the people, who are part of it. It should be their choice, what they really want to do, and I think they should have the right, what really they want to do. If they have gained the age, if they are 18 plus, and I think they are mature enough to take decision what is good for their life. So I think we should give them the right to decide what should be the best thing to do for them.
So, do you think it should be recognized in India by the law? Because right now the law isn't recognizing these marriages. Do you think it should be recognized by law and in India?
Yeah, I think the law provides us certain fundamental rights, and I think in this case also I would say that it should be with the individuals, who are actually going to be impacted, and I think they should take the call what is good for them. And I think if the government thinks, I think we should I think give it a thought that should we legalize it or not.
Now, a lot of people believe that this is a Western culture, but some other people believe this same-sex marriage as its traits from olden days, from the ancient times in India. So, what's your view on that?
No, I will say I think India is changing. I think India is changing in terms of India, is thinking in a very diversified way now, and I think people are becoming more aware. I will not say it's a West culture or anything. I think it's just that people earlier also I think they've been through these things, and it is more aware. People have become more aware now, and people have become more aware of their rights, and I think now they have started calling it out.
Okay, yeah, very important. All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everybody. What's your name?
Lydia Daphne,
Okay. So, Lydia, what department are you from?
School of Law and Legal Affairs.
From Noida International.
Yes.
So, Lydia, today we are doing a survey on same-sex marriages.
Okay.
So, what's your opinion on same-sex marriage?
Frankly speaking, I do not support the same-sex marriage.
Can you be a little bit audible?
I do not support the same-sex agenda
Okay.
because I believe once we affirm the same-sex marriage, we also have to accept every member of the LGBTQI community. Because right now, pedophiles are termed as minor attracted persons. So once we go in and legalize it, I feel like we've also given them the right to be whoever they want to be, which will go contrary to it. Because I feel like we are breaking more laws if we go like, okay, this one has the right to this, we have the right to love. Of course, we do have the right to love, but then there is a limit to everything we do. We have a right to everything, but not everything is worth it.
So, right now in India, there is a debate going on in the Supreme Court that same-sex marriages should be recognized in India. Now, let me speak from what country are you from?
Ghana?
Okay, so in Ghana right now, what is the status of same-sex marriage in Ghana?
Okay, the laws of my country are against it, and currently there is a bill before Parliament to criminalize it. So it's yet to be passed, and I hope it gets passed too.
Oh wow, you are really strong on defending this.
Of course, aside from religious belief, I believe that like if they can't accept themselves for who they are, I have no right to accept them for who they want to be now. Because for instance, with this same-sex marriage, they are part of the LGBT community. So among this LGBTQI plus community, we have the trans people. So if you're a man and you say that right now you identify, sorry, as a woman, why should I accept you for who you are? Because you couldn't accept yourself as a man, and you want me to accept you as being a woman. And aside that, they are trying to get into women's sports and all, trying to share the same washroom with us and having us accept them and use their pronouns. Right now, they are referring to natural women as cis women, and that's not right. Because if you are a trans man, you want to me to address you by the he, his pronoun. So I go like, hello, how are you? Oh, like she is a girl. I'm homophobic. But then you don't want to accept me as a natural woman. You're calling me a cis woman. That's not right. And sharing the same washroom with them, I'm not for that. So once we affirm same-sex marriage, I feel like we've given them the go-ahead to do everything they want.
So you feel it should not be
Legalized.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much, Lydia, for your thoughts. We are done with your survey today. We have come to the conclusion of this survey. This same-sex marriage debate on same-sex marriages, should it be legalized? Should it be a Western thing that should not be introduced into India or in other countries? Today we've come to the whole conclusion. So if you've not watched your video, please kindly watch your video. Do subscribe to the Legal Services Cyber Wade, and see you in the next survey or see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.